Hello and welcome to the FoodEshow Expert Talks. Today with us is Darsana Nair. She is a seasoned professional with a consistent track record spanning over 15 years across a diverse portfolio of categories, channels, and geographic areas across Asia, Middle East, Africa, and Europe. She is a strategic thinker with a resilient leader and with experience in incubating new business and developing new markets. Thank you, Darsana, for accepting our invitation.
Thank you for having me here.
So, what do you do now? We understand that you've been very active in the food business in the past 15 years. So what do you do now?
So currently I'm working for another great company called Arla Foods. Arla Foods, we are a dairy-based company. We sell some of the favorite products, which includes Coke, Kraft, Starbucks bottling. So all the bottled Starbucks products that you enjoy, and of course the low pack butter. So I'm heading sales for the modern trade and e-commerce channel. Um, I'm working with a talented team of 90 plus people, as the offline sales requires a lot more sales sales force, an army of sales force in the market, and then a very small e-commerce department as we are talking digital now.
Great. So, as you've seen your business change in the past 15 years, but you've seen your business change in the past month.
Yeah.
Let us know how you were able to do that and what aspect of the local environment enabled you to cross over fast.
Sure, sure. So yeah, I'll be talking about my personal experience in the digital transformation of go-to-market, especially as Hilda mentioned in the recent pandemic. So as we mentioned, my experience has predominantly with food industry. I was very fortunate to work with some great companies like Moss and Wrigley's, PepsiCo, and currently with Arla Foods. Um, I'm heading sales for both the offline and online channels. As colors as it may sound, COVID-19 has given a big boost for sales in most of the food industries, and we've been growing by 45 to 50% month on month ever since March. So this growth is not from the traditional channels. There is growth from the traditional channel, but also we have seen a significant growth in the new channels like e-commerce. E-commerce was there before. However, we are talking about the percentage of the business was significantly lower. We are talking about 1 to 2% maximum of the business were coming from e-commerce, and the remaining 98% were coming from the traditional retail sales. With the pandemic, we have seen a big shift in purchasing pattern. So overnight, people started shopping online, and they wanted their favorite products at home, because there was also a big shift in consumption pattern and cooking pattern. So we have seen a drop in restaurant sales. However, people were shopping from home and cooking more at home. There were significant baking occasions that we witnessed at home, and our favorite, shopper's favorite product of Lurpak, which is one of the most important baking ingredient, which is butter, show a huge surge in sales. So it was also very important for manufacturers like us to partner with the right e-commerce channels. In this part of the world, in Middle East and Africa, or in most part of the world, e-commerce play in three important verticals. One is the omni-channel, so the retail partners that we've been partnering offline, the Carrefours and Lulus of this world in this particular region, working in the website format as well. So they have a web store. They necessarily do not need to have a dark room, but they pick up the products from some of the target outlets. And then the second channel, which is the e-grocers, who aggregate and collect products from various outlets. and then deliver to you in a much faster manner than the traditional pure plays, which is the likes of Amazon, um, who uh, who have mastered their e-commerce channel from years. However, they haven't mastered delivering all the categories, right? So when it comes to food industry, for our products currently, we are operating in with ambient products. We are operating with chilled and frozen products. So we also, as a company, we also want to make sure our products are reaching the shopper's hands with the best quality. So we want to ensure our e-tailers or the e-commerce partners are taking the products in the best temperature, in the best formats, so that the products are not melting or are not reaching a temperature where it shouldn't be, right? So the pure plays, the big pure plays names, as you know, the Amazons of this world, they are still working on the fresh delivery system. So it was very important for us to make choices on who you play with, and which e-commerce partner you prioritize. And we have also seen a significant uh, growth with the instant commerce, which we are calling now as Q-commerce or Q-commerce. So this is the instant delivery system. Most of our shoppers and consumers are millennials now, who want the product now. It's all about instant gratification. So one of our shopper or could be they're watching a movie and they want to shop the product and they want to consume it immediately. So we have to deliver the product before the movie ends. So we want to partner with the right e-commerce players who will be able to deliver the products in less than an hour. So that's where the players like InstaShop come into importance, and the instant delivery has gained a lot of traction. Yeah, so these are some of the recent challenges, which is a good challenge, I would say. I'm very passionate about the digital transformation. I'm very passionate about taking our products to the right hands. When we talk about taking the products to the right hands, we are talking about portfolio of shoppers, which the pool has increased all of a sudden, right? I'll explain why. So before e-commerce shoppers, they were the affluent, young, digitally savvy shoppers, but now almost everybody, because they are locked down at their home. So we are talking about all of a sudden a bigger pool of shoppers who are trying to figure out what this whole e-commerce is, who are trying to figure out, okay, I want to buy the product, and when it will deliver, and I want it in the fresh form, and I want it immediately. So yeah, we are trying, and it's an interesting journey, and I think that's a future. Last but not least, I would also mention this habit is gonna stay. We are talking about a term stickiness. How long this habit of e-commerce and the digital savviness will remain. At least in the markets like UAE, the stickiness is quite high. So that means people will continue the digital purchase, the e-commerce purchase. So e-commerce is here to stay. Obviously, the brick and mortar stores are also here to stay, and they will remain a significant chunk of the business, at least for a few years. But the growth, the significant growth that we will be seeing in the coming years is gonna be through e-commerce, and we should all speak digital. So thank you.
Thank you, Darsana, for your insights, and we'll see you at the Food E Show. Bye bye.
Sure. Excited to be there. Thank you.